It started from a primary school. There was a person and he said, how come there is no secondary school for Jenaplan? Because we only have primary schools. So we had contact and I sent him to Hubert and they created a learning program. And 17 September 2009, Jena XL started with 6 workers and 63 students. In 2010, my own daughter went to that school. I participated a lot as a parent. And later, when my daughter finished secondary school, I became sometimes a trainer for the school to develop more. The first years were difficult because there were a lot of subjects and they couldn't hire a teacher for the whole week, sometimes only for 2 hours. So you had also no Jenaplan teachers in the Jenaplan school. My own daughter said to me, Mama, what he's doing, it's not Jenaplan, eh? And I said, yes, that's not Jenaplan. The original place where the school started became too small for the number of children. They started with 63 in 2009. 5 years later, they had 200, and now they have almost 500. Yeah, in the beginning, school was thinking about, can we give Jena XL till graduation school? And the first year they thought, no, it's not possible. We can only do the first 2 years. Because do we have enough children? Do we have enough teachers? So a lot of problems. So they were saying the first year, only the first 2 years of secondary school will be Jena XL. But the parents said, no, we wanted to end with Jena XL. So it developed. And after 3 years, I think, they made the decision, okay, in Jena XL, you can graduate your high school period. This is the schedule of our education possibilities, also everywhere in Holland. Now, first I will explain this. This is VMBO. It's 4 years. And when you finished VMBO, you go to a practical school to become a painter, timberman, electrician, a plumber, policeman, nurse. And that is 3 years. And then we have HAVO. That means higher average secondary education. And it is 5 years. Okay. And then we have VWO. That means preparated scientific education. It's for going to university. And it takes 6 years.
I mean 6 years after the primary?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is 6. The blue one is 6 years.
Okay.
Till here, 6. Yeah, these are the years. What primary schools must do is telling, when children are 12, which level they should go. But a child of 12 years old, some learn slowly, some are quick, but you cannot suggest which direction you go because what you think, only what they do in a test. So I think it's stupid. 12 years old and you already make a very important decision for the rest of your life. So, but what says Jenaplan? Jenaplan says no, we don't want it. So what does Jena XL do? The first 2 years, they mix them like primary school and they give them time to develop. And so after 2 years, they make their decision what is the best way for me to do? They have contact with the teachers. The teacher said, maybe first this and then that, or maybe you can do it. You must have a practical exercises with an extra subject, whatever. You have very good contact with your teachers, and they speak with you. They talk with you. When they are in group 3 and 4, they still sit all together in a family group, but they are a little bit more focused on where they're going to, because the children from this group are doing their examination here. They stop schooling. But this group is still remaining 1 more year extra. And this group has 2 years extra. These students are 12, when they go to secondary school. So 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All the different children are together, but sometimes this group have extra small group instruction during block period. So those children are already doing the block period. They have extra instruction and they have extra instruction, but also they have extra instruction because of other subjects. But it's all in the block period. And I think it's great because in regular schools in Holland, only this school has Greek mythology, the Greek history, Odysseus, Plato, and all that sort of stuff. Not these levels, because they think it's nothing for them. But what does Jena XL do? They do all the same Greek history, and it's so nice. Then for the parents, they have a celebration, and then you see Olympic Games, the Greek. You eat Greek food. They create a meal, and you see a play about Odysseus. And so everyone gets the information about the Greek, and not only the selected group. So after 4 years, this group is graduating and then is doing their professional schooling, what they want to become, a plumber, a painter, electrician. They go to schools where they learn to be a professional for jobs. And then you only have HAVO 1 year and VWO 2 years left. Group 5, 6. They are preparing the last year for doing their exams, the graduating, and they are already started for finishing their education. So it's hard work for them. So the last year from VWO, they are alone. There's only 6 years here. So the 6 years they are alone. It's a single group. If you finished the 5th year in HAVO, you can go next year to the 5th of VWO. So you start again in 5, but then here. So you can graduate here and then finish 2 years here, so you have VWO. After the HAVO, they go to higher professional education, being a specialist nurse, a journalist, a manager. It's more educated for professionals. It is higher ranking jobs. It's being the boss of a company, whatever. Huh? Yeah. It is for people with much capabilities, but they don't want to be an universal person, a science, but they want to work, but will think an accountant, important jobs. Sometimes people from here, they finished VWO also going that direction because they don't want to be a scientist. Yeah, and then after VWO, you can go to university, you can do the master, and you go for a PhD. Sometimes this group is also wanting a master from here. Then they can switch from here at the end till there, but sometimes they have to do a pre-master because they do not have the exactly subjects they need for the master here. So it costs half a year, I think, to do the pre-master. And when they are successful in the pre-master, they can do the master.